Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today is the first day I am streaming officially as an affiliate. That's very exciting. Yeah, I know I skipped yesterday because of, well, a family emergency, but things are okay now. Things are going better. Although I still may have a shorter stream than usual today. Depends on what I feel up to. And by the way, this is the first time I'm trying to use different streaming software, Streamlabs instead of OBS, so it'll be interesting how it goes. You might notice that there's no game audio, and the reason for that is it's getting all garbly and when I try to turn it on, and I don't know what to do about that. And it's disruptive to have it on, even if it's maybe unsettling to have nothing but me talking here. Yay, a sub! Yes, we would like to go to work today. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're ready. Yep, ready to fly in the friendly skies with the dodos. Thank you very much. Yep, there's a client waiting for us today because I stopped in the middle of one last time. So let's get back to doing that, I think, Downton Abbey home. Yeah, it is a shame that it was garbled up, but I don't know, it was just bothering me enough that that's why I don't have it on anyway. Here we are. Okay, let's go show folks how work gets done. Okay, let's do it. Yes, because we were doing um Downton Abbey and trying to be fancy, that's why we have money trees. I mean, they don't in the show, but that's just because they're not real. I mean, because seriously, wouldn't they have had money trees if they could have? I'm sure they would. There's this fancy statue and a yacht, because why not? They have enough money for it. Couldn't really do any better on the exterior, because it's kind of limited to the options I've got. Now, what do we do first? I decided to have 2 floors, the whole upstairs downstairs thing going on like in that show, where the downstairs will be for the servants and the upstairs will be for the well, not servants. So I figured down here, I don't know, maybe just make it be like the kitchen or something in the show. Yeah, he's wanting all this fancy, I don't know, like ancient Japanese type stuff. That's what he was thinking of, obviously. But that's not the direction I was going in. It's not where I was headed with a period home. I was thinking of giving him antique furniture maybe fancy furniture? No, elegant. That's what it's called. Elegant furniture. I'm not sure if elegant fits better in antique. They wouldn't go so far as to have gold, though, I don't think. Maybe the sofa? I don't know. I'm trying to think of what would fit their aesthetic. I mean, I don't really know. I'm sure there's not any that's straight up like they had in the show for Downton Abbey. I guess I was just going to put out a bunch of antique and fancy things. Elegant, I mean, things. That's alphabetical or type. Okay, can't just sort it by here's everything in this series. Here's everything in this series. I wish. There's one of those tables. There's an elegant one too. Somewhere. I know I saw it. At some point. Oh, there it is. What else? What else? What else? What else? There should be a bed. Yep, both. Elegant and antique. I guess I can just decide what I like better after putting them in the room. Oh wait, what am I doing? I'm putting the fancy furniture in the downstairs. What am I doing? Okay. Back up the bus. I mean, I'm sure the servants would have loved to have this nice furniture. No, it's not the floor plan here. Okay, I'm gonna be in fancy furniture mode. I should probably go upstairs. Yeah. Most definitely upstairs. Make it bigger. Much bigger. There's no way the lords and ladies of the manor would have such a tiny room. Okay, now I can be fancy. Now I can be elegant and antique. There we go. There's that elegant table. I mean, it's called a Turkey Day garden stand, but it just looks like a column or something that's like fancy. So who knows? Maybe. Bring out the sofa again. Find the chairs. Nope, there's the elegant chair, which I missed the first time. There's the antique chair. I know there's an antique table. You already put out the sofa? There we go. I know there's not an antique sofa from what I remember. There's a mini table though. What else do they have? A big antique table. Other Downton Abbey-ish things. Not totally sure what else to put in here. I mean, would they have a bureau? I don't know. Can't remember. No, not a podium in here. They're not going to give a speech in their sitting room. Well, maybe they will. Who knows? Okay, I already did the beds. There should be an antique closet. Yep. Or wardrobe, excuse me. I'll get dresser. What else? What else? What else? The mirror. That's useful. Vanity. I wonder what else I can do. What else can I do here? They don't need a castle. They might think they need one, but no. No, they wouldn't want any of these. Too modern. There's no antique lamp. Kitchen stuff should go downstairs. Also no antique arch. Oh, the vanity. I forgot the vanity. Yeah, the stone kitchen would be good for the small folk area. Downstairs, probably. Would they have a trophy case? I bet. And they would definitely have better wall and floor. They wouldn't settle for stuff like this, would they? What is fancy enough? I don't know what's fancy enough here. Something has to be. No, not industrial, not robo, not pink. Not subway tile. Rock and wall just doesn't seem like a good fit. You don't want to look like chocolate. Yeah, not the beaded curtain. No. No. Yeah, that's too plain. Come on. Not a playroom. It is not a playroom. I'm sure they would be offended if I were to call it a playroom. Not a diner. Not tea room wall. Fancy, but not the right kind of fancy. I can see classic library working. Now for floors. I don't know, kind of like that. Trying to remember, but I can't remember things look like in the show. Can't remember if it was fancy or not. I don't think so. Oh, oops, I already had one of these and I made another one. That's okay. Delicate table or dresser, excuse me. Really flipping it around all over the place. Here we go. Go over here. I can fuss with the colors later. Okay. Here's the little table. I don't know if the best option is to mix and match the elegant and the antique, or just go with one or the other. Yep, I'd go with one or the other, or even mixing both of them. Who really knows? Oh, I already had a couch too. Oh well. Wouldn't they have more than one couch? They would, wouldn't they? Plus, you can have other things in other places. They don't really need two beds, so that's a case of which one do I like more? Yeah, gotta have a proper sitting area. What do I like better, the elegant or the antique bed? I doubt they would have the gold for the headboard for the antique bed. They would have brown, probably. I don't know if they would have those sheets either. It seems like either more plain or more fancy. Hi, Soul. Glad you're here. You may have noticed there's no game audio. That's because I'm using Streamlabs for the first time today, and the audio was being really weird. It was kind of bugging me, and I wasn't sure how to fix it. So no audio, so kind of just me talking today, but no, that's nice and fancy. So's that. I don't know, I'm not sure which color is best. I'm trying to figure out how to do it. Oh, is Streamlabs faster, less CPU consuming? I'm not sure. At least that's what I had heard somewhere, but I don't know. I've also found that there are some people who think OBS is faster or less CPU consuming, so I'm not really sure. I was just trying this at least today to see how it went, see if this was any better, because I know this has extra features. Though I kind of think it's sad that the game audio was being strange, and it wasn't with OBS. You know, the rest of it seems to be working somehow. You know, so I guess at least for now, I'm. Oh, you mostly pay attention to the stream, so it's fine for you anyway. Okay, good to know. I mean, I understand it's good to have game audio too as part of it, but well, I guess today that just isn't working. I'm glad that for some it's fine. I don't know. Maybe that just means I have to talk more. Oh, streamer. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Okay, I don't really need two beds. I'm trying to be fancy here. Okay, this is supposed to be an old style like home from like a period drama or something. I was thinking Downton Abbey immediately. However, it seems like the client here was thinking more like ancient Japan with samurai stuff. So I was kind of, yeah, Victorian house, yes. That's what I was going for here. Where I was going to put this. Yeah, I was going more Victorian house than, you know, ancient Japanese type house. Is the darkest one best in here? I don't know. I might like that over this bed over here. Yeah, I have two different choices for fancy in here. The elegant furniture, like this bed right here, these sofas, this chair, a couple other items in here. And I have antique furniture, like this table, this chair, and this bed in the corner, for example, and these things in this other corner. I don't know. I was considering using both, or just using one or the other, because they both kind of look like they'd be in an old Victorian house. I don't know. Okay, turn this around so I can see it more clearly, at least the headboard. Okay. This one on the right seems more fancy for sure, but this could work too. I don't know. Maybe get rid of this one for now. They don't need two beds. Maybe they think they need two beds, but I bet one's good enough. So how have I been? Been doing okay. As I said yesterday, something came up, and you know that was kind of stressful. But it seems like everything's going better now, which is why I'm back here streaming today. Just might be shorter. Depends on what I'm feeling up to doing today. I don't like the gold on this. That's better. You're glad things are better? Yeah, me too. Yeah, I forgot to change the fabric on the other couch. That's okay. We can go back to it. It says fancy Victorian house. Maybe that. Maybe that. There. Well, that's right. That's what I went with for the bed. Should probably make it match. Wait, no, not silver. There we go. Do I want like a sitting area like this, or do I want to move it to the corner? And I have this other table too. Maybe have multiple sitting areas. Move it into the other corner. Yeah, have another sitting area. Sounds like a good idea. And I liked the darker color. There we go. Thought I did anyway. This, no, it's not going to stay gold. Where should this table go? Not sure at the moment. This chair needs to go over here by the table. Make it match the table. I don't know, maybe this other color is better with the elegant things in the room. And maybe they can be a different color too. That would work better than this color. Or at least the wood part. Oh yeah, they can be darker. Here we go. Let's see how that looks. So then these can be darker too and not just blend in with the floor. Whoop. Missed it there for a minute. Okay, you need to change too to match the others. Yep. I don't know, do I want this to be a table that's elegant for them, literally, for them to sit at? I want this bigger antique table. I don't know. I'm liking the elegant furniture better. Don't want that sideways. Let's put it like that. Move this fancy chair over here. Nope, not on top of the table. Silly game. Wouldn't have let me anyway. Copy that chair. Copy the table. Now if I turn this around and pretend I have a bigger table going on. Hello, Robo. Thank you for rating me. Hey, everybody. I'm doing Animal Crossing New Horizons Happy Home Paradise DLC today. I'm sorry, you may notice there's no game audio. That's because I'm trying Streamlabs today for the first time, and the audio was kind of strange. It was, I don't know, not as strange that I thought was okay to leave on, and I didn't know what to do about it, but, you know, I'm still here, I'm still talking, I'm still designing a room, so hopefully it'll still be fine. Right now I'm doing an older style house because that's what this client wanted. I think he was thinking more about ancient samurais than about Downton Abbey, like I am. But yeah, this is why things look distinctly Victorian. I'm trying to make it like a fancy Victorian house or manor. Uh-huh, fancy house, fancy house. I've not done a fancy house before, so I like the idea of doing that. I usually just kind of do silly and whimsical things. But you're able to give a raid. Always fun to look at stuff and chill. Yeah, I appreciate the raid very much. And I know things tend to be chill here for me anyway when I stream, so it's probably okay, right? That the game audio is on the fritz. Hey, thanks Robo for the sub. Okay, yeah, change this to match everything else. There we go. I feel like we need more in here. Definitely need more in here. If I were a person with a fancy Victorian house or manor, what would I want in here? Feel okay about the wall and floor. I feel like I need something in here that is a lamp from the ceiling that's fancy. What says fancy? Expensive rug wouldn't go amiss. Okay, cool. And thank you, Robo, for gifting a sub. Yeah, yes, you have a present by your name. Thank you. Fancy, fancy, fancy. But Victorian era fancy. Because, you know, I can go anachronistic, but I don't think I want to put TVs in here. Candle chandelier. No, that's oh no, that's a bit too far back. That's almost more medieval than Victorian. Couldn't go wrong with a chandelier though, right? At least I don't think I could. That's fancy. That's the right thing to do. No, not like that though. No, not those. Probably just gold or silver in here. There. Now there's something fancy for lighting. Now we move on to rugs. If I were the owner of Victorian house, what rug would I want? Rug would I want? Not a Hawaiian quilt, not an imperial rug, not something that looks like ice, not a Christmas rug. Not feeling Halloween for this. What else? No, no, not the cow print rug. It's more like for a ranch style home. No, not a bamboo mat. Not an exercise mat. Would they exercise? Yeah, no. No, not them. Round mats. No. Envisioning a big square mat or rug. A fancy big square rug. I'm not seeing what I'm envisioning. I probably just missed it. Maybe an elegant rug? Elegant blue rug? Well, I chose red for everything. What's the elegant brown rug? Again with a no space issue game. Have some imagination. Don't just try to plop it down where the other rug is. Okay? Okay, but fine. I'll move it around so you think you have room for another rug for me to look at, to compare and contrast. Here we go. There's a black one. There's a beige one. See, game, I knew you could find places to put them. If only you just tried. Is that all of them? No. Okay. Oh, come on now. There's still room. Okay, I put this over here in this corner. Now there's room for one more. There we go. Thank you. Okay, different ones in different corners. I don't know. I'm not sure I like this one. In the bottom left corner for this room. And it has some red flowers, but I'm not sure that works in here. Not sure the blue goes well in here. The dark out. No, that's too much dark in here. Is the light one too light too? I don't know. Okay, take some away. Try to put this. I don't know if it should just go in the center or not either. Okay, no, that's not centered. Come on, game. Let me center it. Thank you. Okay, put this away for now, and put this away for now. Oh no. Doesn't seem like the right colors. If I have some darker furniture in here already. Do I put it in the front? Do I put it under the table? Do you move the bed and maybe put it in the corner or something? And put it back in this corner. Move the vanity. Well, maybe not too far away, but I don't know, maybe sitting area down here. So it's not too close to where the bed ends up being. Here we go. Where should I put the bed? I know I should just put it up against the wall or try to put it in the center. I use the rug to help demarcate one of the sitting areas. Yeah, I think so. I think that's the best idea for that instead of just plopping it in the center. I don't know. Should I do that with the rug over here and kind of almost the corner? I don't know. I'm not sure I like that color of rug. The darkest one, no. What about this one? I don't know. Kind of almost blends into the floor. You can clearly see the furniture on it. I don't know. Is the darkest furniture the best either? Or should I go back to the brown? Let me try the brown again. If I thought the black furniture looked better with the wall, maybe. So let me make this brown. Make everything be brown again. See if that changes what I think about the rug selection. I bet it will. Like, that wasn't what I meant to do. I didn't mean to make it disappear. I wasn't trying to do magic. Well, at least not right now. I am technically supposed to be a wizard, mage of some kind, but yeah. I didn't mean to poof that out of existence, but I can easily put it back. And there it is. I just have to flip it around now. Okay, there we go. I was not meaning to get rid of it. I was wanting to change the color. Totally different thing. Okay, leave the table on the floor. Leave the table on the floor. And just change the color. There we go. Yeah, oh no, poof, yeah. And again, I'm reminded of Monsters, Inc. and that funny song, "Put that thing back where you came from, or so help me." Easily my favorite part of that movie. I laughed so hard. I'm feeling that right now when I accidentally poof things. Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. I didn't mean to get rid of it in the first place. But because it's Animal Crossing, I can easily put it back, no matter how many times that happens. One of the many things I appreciate about it. Now I think I've changed everything's color, and everything still exists. And the chandelier gold. And I feel better about this color, at least, with the brown furniture, but still not sure it's my favorite rug color. So poof it goes on purpose this time. Yeah, there's got to be something that says fancy Victorian house rug, but I don't know the right colors. Because there's nothing blue in here at all. So the blue one, I don't know, it kind of seems a little out of place at least, just because there's no blue. Well, maybe it's not. At least there's some red with the flowers. This is a definite sitting area. I don't know, it should go under these tables and chairs or under these tables and sofas, and a table. Nah. No, I'm not liking this color either. No, I feel like this is the right style of rug for sure. I just wish I had more colors. I think this one's too light. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's okay. More subtle, but that's fine. I'm not sure just how subtle they would be. Like the Victorian house. Maybe the issue is I need to change the color of the fabric on these items. I mean, I like the dark red, it's really nice looking. Maybe a different color would work better. I don't know, do we want blue roses? No, is that too light? I don't know. You always try and see what it looks like, and then change it back. Because maybe this would make the blue make more sense in here. Maybe not, though, too. Oops, I forgot to change the couches back. At least to being brown with the wood. Those things are blue. Make these things blue. Nope, nope. Don't change the frame. Just change the color of the fabric. Okay, maybe, I don't know, I already feel better about this color of the rug, with that being light blue with the fabric. Is the blue rug better now? Well, I feel like it makes more sense in here. For this little sitting area in the corner now. Yeah, I think that's better. And I really like the dark red fabric. And these should definitely match. I feel like they need something more in here, though. You know, at least something on the table, or tables. What objects could go on the tables? I mean, they already have a floor length mirror. I'm not sure they need a desk size one too, but maybe. I don't need kitchen things. This is not a kitchen. Yeah, that is a fun emote. Yeah, I don't have any custom emotes going yet since I just made it to affiliate with my previous stream. Although I was definitely going to at least try to look into that. But, you know, at least there are some that it lets me have right away for people to use that are fun. You know, they wouldn't be eating in here, would they? I think for a fancy Victorian home, I don't know, I envision, I don't know, just something fancy. I'm not sure what is fancy in Animal Crossing. Not chips or instant ramen. It would be funny, though, to put that out for them and go there. In the upstairs portion of the Victorian home, potato chips. Because yeah, we all know, right, that the people in those eras ate potato chips, right? Yeah, no. I'm not seeing anything that says fancy yet. There's gotta be something. One of these, it's in a fancy glass, probably. Yeah, I actually heard about that. Even though I don't watch Game of Thrones, I heard about that very funny incident where somebody left a Starbucks cup in this scene and they didn't catch it. And it somehow, I think, got into the show. But yeah, I guess that's why I should be careful on set, huh? Oh, happened twice. Wow. Yeah, I bet they would have a radio in here, wouldn't they? An antique one, too, definitely. Dance around and do robo things. Okay, I envision them having some form of phone even in this time that wouldn't be a modern phone at all. Again, it would be kind of like someone left out a modern or too modern for the time era phone and a movie or TV set. I used one of those. No, that's why I'm not seeing an antique one. It's in the wall mounted section. That's right. Oh, the clock. This clock would work. Not positioned right there necessarily, but somewhere. Oh, there's an antique phone. That's right. That's what I was thinking of. That would fit in here. Do they have plants somewhere? Maybe. But not very many. Envision them having a fancy picture in a fancy frame. You know, like, I can see an old portrait being here. Somewhere. Not behind the table or dresser. They definitely want to be somewhere where you could see it. Otherwise, I'd see no point in putting it in here. Now, don't hide the phone behind the dresser either. How can you use it that way? I guess I'm trying to think of this as a sitting room slash bedroom. In a bedroom, in a Victorian house, I doubt they'd have a phone, but this one has one. Yeah, same color options as the rest of the antique stuff. Yep, thought so. Should it be here? Should it be on the back wall? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe this area. I don't know. Maybe if people get bored in the sitting area. Or between the sitting area and the bed, they can just easily call someone on the phone. I don't know. Yeah, it's a little too high up. Yeah, it's a little too high up for sure. We need to make it so they can reach it. Don't know about you, but if I were to use a phone that's attached to the wall, especially, I would rather not have to jump in order to grab the phone and call somebody. You know, this radio. I just set it back here. No, I think I want to set it over here. This goes on the table over here where they're sitting. So they can listen to the radio while they sit. Yeah, that works. Hi, night. Thank you for the sub. And as I keep telling people who come in, yes, what an entrance, very much so. As I keep telling people who come in, no game audio, but that's because it's kind of distorted. I am using Streamlabs today. However, the audio was being strange, so it is not on. But I'm still here, I'm still streaming, I'm still talking and renovating a house. Woo! Everybody gets a sub at the moment, courtesy of Knight. Thank you, Knight. Woo! Yeah, sub dance, sub dance. What? Bits 2. Thank you, thank you. Okay, no, I don't want to put that there. It's a bit too much. It's getting in the way of the clock. I hear the woo all the way over here. Yeah. No, it just, the way I have this set up just looks weird for that to be on one table or the other. I understand what won't let me put it in the middle, because, I put 2 tables together just because I like the look of it better. It knows it's not all one table. I didn't fool the game. Okay, no. No support, because I always bring happy vibes. Thank you. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it and very much think it's wonderful that people think I have good happy vibes on my channel. That's definitely what I would strive for. You'll do some research about the audio problems? Okay, thank you. I tried to do some of my own, but I wasn't finding much of anything. There's got to be something, though, right? Because I swear in the future, trying to use this, because otherwise it's fine. Yeah, I would really like to have game audio that's not messed up. Okay, I'm not liking the clock, at least down there. Let me just move it higher. Oh, CPU problem. Okay, if it's a CPU problem, if it has to do with it being old and having admittedly not the best sound or graphics card, yeah, guilty is charged. Oh, not the age, the calibration. Okay. Needs to be calibrated, okay. Which hopefully is not, like, it's probably not too hard to do, right? Just need to go into settings somehow and change things around so it will actually work. I'm guessing. Yeah, process everything, including sound. No proper settings, it won't be able to process the sound. So I'm guessing changing it over so that doing Streamlabs instead of OBS, something is happening with the game audio. I think my microphone audio is okay. At least I hope it is. Seems like it is to me. It's just the game audio that's off. Well, literally right now, because I turned it off. But, yeah, the game audio was being weird. But just the game audio, kind of just sounding garbled. So I need to just change something here. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I get it. OBS did it for me. Yeah, so after I transferred my settings here, I thought that's what would happen here. It would just, I guess, do it for me again, when I guess that's not how Streamlabs works. Yeah. Yeah, so I kind of have to deal with that myself. I didn't realize that in time for the stream today, but I know now. I can fix it. Yeah, I was afraid of that, having to do it manually. It's okay. I didn't realize, and probably an easy thing to forget. But, you know, this still works. It's still okay. Everything else is working. And I guess, in a way, going better in OBS, because last time OBS crashed on me in the middle. This hasn't so far. Still, I'm back in the game to where I'm going. I wonder what else I need to put in here. I feel like I need something. Okay, for once, I'm doing a 2-story home. So, I know I have a whole nother floor to deal with, too. I know I don't need to jam-pack every square inch of this room with furniture. Okay, how am I feeling about this? Feels pretty good. And I'm not sure I need this picture in the corner. Maybe I do. Maybe it's fine. But choosing the bookcase background, I don't know. Yeah, channel points. I know that's still a thing. Because I can see I can do that now. And yes, that'll be set up soon, and there will be more things to cash in points on. Yeah, I saw it's just default right now. Yep, definitely a work in progress. I will, try to think about things and come up with things to put in there and add to it. Okay, so this 2-story Victorian home. I was really thinking Downton Abbey here. So upstairs is the fancy part where the lords and ladies hang around. This was going to be the downstairs portion where the servants are. It's going to make it more like the kitchen, I think. I know I saw kitchen stuff. No fancy stuff down here. Where did it go? I know I saw kitchen things. Getting closer. No, not beds. Trying to find what would go down here. Not dividers. Not a castle wall. Not down here, especially not inside a house. I mean, I know it didn't stop me from putting one inside a cafe last stream, but yeah, not this time. Oh, here we go. Okay, but this needs to, I don't think, be in the center. It needs to, or maybe the center, but just in the back. Oh, we need a different floor and wall too, for sure. There's a sign that says kitchen. More like, I don't know, Victorian kitchen. Was there anything such as a specific aesthetic for a Victorian kitchen? I don't really know. It was a while ago that I saw like all of Downton Abbey and one of the movies, I think, too. So, yeah, I can't remember for sure. I'll try my best, though. I'm not seeing what looks like kitchen. More plain down here is fine. It's not going to be fancy like the upstairs. And up there I just had library wall, which fits. They have lots of books, whether they actually read them or not. Not a tent. I'm not putting him in a tent. It's already on simple cloth wall. Nothing would be retro restaurant. Nah, that doesn't fit. Yeah, I feel like it was almost more maybe rustic stone. Almost more, I don't know, basementy. How does that look? I don't know. This one? I don't know, maybe that one, I'm not sure. The floor. Again, definitely not fancy. I guess I didn't put that fancy of a floor upstairs either. It just seemed to fit. Because this is what I had upstairs. I don't think... Did they have wood floors downstairs? No, they didn't, did they? I don't think they just had a concrete slab, though, either. Yeah, not gravel. Almost more basement-y. Slate? Nah, not sure that fits either. Nope, not paintball. Paintball wasn't even a thing back then. I don't think. Definitely not. Again, accidentally putting in anachronisms. No, doesn't look good with the wall. Is this better? He just needs more to be in here. No, not paintball. This? Okay, they definitely... Maybe I'll just place some furniture and see where I go from there. This dishwasher, not the thing you would see. Maybe this kind of a sink, but maybe not. But, I won't just get too hung up on what would be there in that time frame. Only just to a point. I mean, I'm not going to put a big screen TV in here, for example. Or a Switch or something. I understand if things aren't totally like how they would be in that era. Wouldn't have done the, like, freezer thing, would they? Oh, what burning stove in here? In their kitchen? Or some kind of fireplace down here? I don't know. Maybe. No, not toilets. This is not a bathroom. At least that's not what I'm going for. Not right now. Not today. No, not a greenhouse. Would have just trash bags sitting around. Maybe scattered papers, like recipes or something. Chalkboard, a whiteboard. Well, no, whiteboard, no. Chalkboards, those were around. I mean, not like this. Music would be fun in the kitchen, but they probably wouldn't do that. Yeah, it's not a school, it's a kitchen. You'd still want to be able to clean up, right? That makes sense. I mean, this is more modern mop and bucket, but can't really do anything about that because it's Animal Crossing. Need tables and things, not medical stuff. These are old-timey enough for that era, but I don't know. Maybe it would still work. No, that's too sci-fi. Not the cars. Not the tractor. Or the tires. No flamingos. No tent. No gotcha machine. You know, I could always give them a giant monster statue or robot statue. That would be fun, but yeah, not in that era. Well, it could still be fun in that era, but just wouldn't have fit. And we're out of the land of kitchen items. I don't think they should have a cauldron. It's not a camping setup. Kitchen things, where are you? Well, right here, but not much that works. Would not be fancy. No, it wouldn't be steel either, but you know, I'm limited with what I've got to work with here. Come on, over we go. Okay, grab the papers. No. Papers are just a little bit too scattered to fit on there. Darn. Jeez. Only you could slightly unscatter them and make them fit. But no. Yeah, a couple of these. At least. I guess someone just dropped recipes on the floor. It's fine. May make them look more like recipes. And those are essays, manuscript paper, illustrations, plans. Not really sure I see much of a difference here. Okay. Maybe I position my cursor over the items I want to put things on. The game will not make me put things on the floor again. Here's hoping. What should I give you in your kitchen? Actually fits. There's an antique clock that would have been nice in the upstairs room. I can still put it in there later, in a minute. No, those are paintings. Yeah, I should go to miscellaneous, not shoe boxes. A spooky lamp. Not place settings. They wouldn't be eating here, they'd be cooking here. Need stuff to put on things, like maybe just food. There we go, getting closer. Stuff on trays, though. It looks fancy. Would they do crepes? I don't know. Pie doesn't seem right. Nor does the pudding. Maybe scones. There they go, putting things on the floor again. Spooky cookies. Jam. other things are fancy enough to just put out there. I don't really think Animal Crossing was concerned with fancy when they put these items in the game. Pet food bowl, yeah. That would be fun. Hey, fancy people, eat your meals out of dog dishes. They wouldn't go for that. I'm sure they'd straight up fire whoever tried to do that, even if they did it as a joke and didn't really mean it. I do find it amusing to picture someone in that era doing that, though. Tomato bagels, maybe? Yeah, maybe some of that. Which, of course, they're putting on the floor again. I swear this game is determined to make me fail a health inspection. It's fine, though, because I can always put it where it belongs. Later. What else to put on here? Maybe just a standard salad. People eat on the floor. Yeah, the game seems to think so. The number of times it's put things on the floor. Game. Food does not go on the floor. Food goes onto something, a table, even just if you want, put it on a couch or a chair. I don't care, just don't put it on the floor. Okay. Now, game, will you continue putting things on the tables, please? That is where it belongs. It is not good. It is not sanitary to eat off the floor. Yeah, let's have some. There we go, game. Yes, that's what I was wanting. The food puts people in the mood. Not to be rude. And it's rude to serve people food on the floor. No, that doesn't rhyme. Again, chips wouldn't work. I don't know, some kind of a cake? Are these cakes fancy enough? On the floor? No. Put it here. We are not serving a cake on the floor. Game. No food on the floor or against the door. No more. That is the food lore. Yeah. That's the food lore I wish this game would accept and respect, but Animal Crossing just doesn't seem to cooperate that way. It doesn't want to deal with rules. But it's not on the floor anymore. Okay, game. Papers. They're fine on the floor. We don't try to eat papers. Or at least most of us don't. I hope. Maybe the game thinks we eat like animals, so we should therefore eat off the floor. Who really knows? So there are all these things that people are making to serve to the people upstairs. Let me have there be more of this back here. To cook things on. I don't know, maybe some chairs somewhere. I don't remember there being very many. Because, like, somebody's got to be able to sit down somewhere. There's like some. No, that's not. I don't need to go to the order, because the order will not show me what I'm looking for right now. Because he was not thinking Downton Abbey like I was. I need to find something that works for a table for them to sit at down here. No, not modern day musical instruments. No, yes, I know musical instruments existed then too. Of course. Going back to where I can find something to give them to eat meals at down here. Yes. Game is very much like, haha, nanner nanner, I threw it on the ground. Okay, which makes me wonder, with the game doing stuff like that, kind of almost losing it and throwing a fit, tossing it on the ground, is that the game trying to impersonate Gordon Ramsay? Because, like, this isn't Hell's Kitchen. I don't know if it knew that. Does he throw things, or does he just shout at people? I can't remember. I don't think I ever watched that. I just know him being angry at people on that show is just a huge meme. Nice table, but it's not too nice. Probably just a plain wooden table of some kind. I suppose this works. Move these back. So there's a definite. This is the kitchen, and this is the side area where the servants eat their meals, sort of a deal. Isn't a table big enough to be like in the show, anyway, but imagine food not on the floor? Servants are so confused. Yeah, maybe. And I mean, I know that they're obviously meant to understand that they're like servants and not the people who own this home, but still, I think it'd be a bit harsh to try to put them in their place by making them eat off the floor. Not to mention, well, as I already said, unsanitary. Give them some chairs. Use a Nordic table, but I don't think there's a Nordic chair. No, there's not. There's gotta be a good chair to use with this. No. Fancy chair, no. Use chairs okay? Why not? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, maybe move this out like this. Chair down here. Game, it's just fine to put anything but food on the floor. Just about everything else goes on the floor. Just not food. Pardon me while I put a chair in your face. I mean, you don't really have to stand right there, you just are right now. Okay, yeah, I have to turn this around to see if that's even sort of centered. Okay, that one is. The back one is not. Here we go. Put this back here toward the kitchen zone. Be like it's scattered recipes on the floor. Does there need to be anything over here on this side? I'm not sure. Oh, I think they need their own little phone in here. So they can be called. Now, don't hide that behind the stoves. They've got to actually be able to use this. I don't think upstairs folks will be happy if they end up ignoring phone calls because the phones are stuck behind the stoves. You have a grandfather clock down here? Would that be more the thing to put upstairs? Because I know I saw one. Yep, yeah, they maybe have a sewing machine. I mean, I know this is a kitchen, but that's the sort of thing they'd have in a corner or something too, for someone to be working on in the meantime. What else? At one point, did they ever have like an old upright piano down in the servant zone? I can't remember. Maybe. Somewhere. I'm gonna give them one. Because I'm nice like that. I have some form of recreation. Yeah, the phone over there is better. It's closer to the kitchen. Oh, I better give them a piano bench. I mean, you can stand up playing piano, but that's not preferable. Piano bench is with the chairs, though, isn't it? Instead of just with the piano. I find it more sensible to put it next to the piano in the catalog, but oh well, it's here instead. With all the stools. It, this game just doesn't know where to put things, does it? Puts food on the floor. It puts a piano bench miles away from the actual piano it's supposed to be with. I mean, I wouldn't recommend trying to play piano from across the room while sitting on a piano bench over here, but more power to them if they can. I'd be impressed if they could. Okay, turn yourself around. Yeah, play that piano. Not we can hear you because the sound is turned off today because the audio was not working, but we can just imagine, right? Give us your best Beethoven impression. There we go. Yeah, this seems like it works. Works for me. I've clearly never seen 2 Yard Arm Johnson play piano from 2 yards away from a piano. No, I have not. It takes such skill to be able to do that. How would one do that from clear over here? I don't know. Somehow I keep now thinking of Taskmaster and trying to think of creative ways people could use to come up with a way to sit over here, where my character is standing, and play the piano, which is over here. That'd be a silly task for them to do on that show. Wouldn't put it past them to ever do that. But I digress. I'm supposed to be decorating a room. This works. I'm cool with this. Down here. Excuse me, pardon me. Let's go back upstairs to see what's going on again. Here we go. I'm still feeling good about this room. Not sure it needs anything else. But important question is, no, the chandelier is not centered. Okay, center the chandelier. Thank you. There we go. Very important to center that thing. At least it is to me. Anything else they could use in here? Does anybody think? Or, I don't know, is this fine? Is this good? It's suitably fancy for going Victorian with this home. Should this be the one that we do the room overview for, or should it be the lower room that we do that for? Say thing about ready. Just say, hey, your home's ready. Except for maybe one thing. Since this is not the fancy zone, change the entryway. Can I have a different entryway for the upper floor? Does it have to be the same? I can't remember. Well, this works up here. Yeah, and I feel good about this. So I think, sir, your home is finally ready. Yep. Oh, he's so excited. He just can't hide it. He's about to lose control. But does he like it? Yeah, I was working on it for a while. Yes, I should give it a name. But hey, because it's what I'm going for, I already have one in mind. Okay. As long as I can type. Space. There we go. Yep, Downton Abbey. That's what you've got. Pocketbook eating free pizza. That would be quite a name, wouldn't it? Today, we have given Walt a taste of Downton Abbey. We are currently looking at the servants' quarters, or actually the kitchen, rather, where they have a nice basic place to eat and food that they're preparing for the upstairs residents that's not on the floor. It started that way, but do not tell any health inspectors. Because they can't serve food that's been on the floor. At least that's what they're not supposed to do. The upstairs guests would be really mad if they knew. I'm sure they'd fire them, especially if they served it out of a dog dish or something, which I thought about putting out here. Yeah, it is something. Glad you like it. Yeah, I'll take pictures. Why not? Okay, sir, excuse you, but you need to change what you're wearing. Do you mind? Okay, this will not do. I understand it goes with what you were wanting initially, which was a samurai type thing for your home, but that is not what I gave you. You know, that's closer to what it should be. Almost more like that, really. Unless there's something better in here? I don't think so. Is there a hat I should give you? I don't think they wore hats, really. At least, definitely not when they were working. Yeah, I think we're good. It'd be good if I remembered to actually make you change the clothes instead of clicking out of it before I'm done. That's okay, I remember you were wearing this. There we go. That's much better. Sir, can you please come over here? There we go. Now it's picture time. Again, I will get myself out of this photo. Um, sir, you do understand you're supposed to be part of the staff of this home? You're not supposed to sample the food? I mean, we all know about quality testing, but no. Just no. That's rude. Okay, here we go. It's perfectly good for our portfolio, right? To expose that a servant in this glorious establishment is eating some of the food that's meant to go upstairs, right? What can I help you with? You might want to refrain from sampling the food. I mean, you're supposed to serve it, right? You see the phone, you see a face, yeah. I can see it. I can see that too when looking at it. Because those, like, bell-like things look like eyes, and the part the sound comes out of looks like a mouth. Okay. Done with one. And that took me a while. But that was 2 4s for the first time. 15,000 more pokey. Oh, Nico has an important announcement. Well, take it away, I guess, Nico. Thanks, Lottie. I suppose it's nothing too surprising. But I'm pleased to announce that the venue is ready. Went all out and put up decorations all over the place. I think folks will really enjoy them. Thanks for all your help, Nico. It'd also be nice to have some music to make the event really pop. That reminds me, Wardell, didn't you once say you know someone in the music biz? Any chance they could handle the music at the venue? Leave it to me. Continue your excellent work on vacation homes, Kissa. Shouldn't be long until we get permission to work on the next facility. I'm counting on you. Thanks, everyone. Yeah, because, part of the plot here is that they are trying to bring people to this island for their business by doing a music festival. I mean, I think I'm good with a little bit longer. Maybe at least one more home or facility if they want me to do that. That home I just did was kind of a carryover. Because I barely started it and wanted to save it because I wanted to do that kind of a home and make sure I had it this time. So proud, thank you. So I guess it's not facility time just yet. But I will look and see what they want for their homes. So I'm feeling at least one more today. Maybe not 3 or 4 like I tend to do or have done so far, but at least another. I want to make the kind of ramen people stand in line for. Feel like you're on the cusp of danger. And serve food from around the world. A place where you'll never run out of your favorite drink. What is that, by the way? I wonder. You love pink, you want it all around you. You want to spend all day playing on a Go board. I see all these little mossy stool things to sit on now. Do you want anything? No, we already did a home for you, didn't we? Excuse me. Or not. I'll just go over here. Okay. Time to see if anybody in the Cactus Friend Diner wants a room. Love a home for cooking with fresh veggies. Like go on spacewalks in your own personal outer space. I've done outer space a few times now already. Excuse me. Pardon me, excuse me. A place to enshrine your sweet bat collection. I presume you're meaning like baseball bat, right? You don't seriously collect bats as in the animals, right? It's like, where would you keep bats? I can't talk to you because you're too far in. I mean, I've not done much in the way of sports type homes. You know, that doesn't tend to be where my interest lies, probably why. In the bat cave. Yeah, that is where you'd keep bats. Or else a fancy car, it looks like a bat, and your outfit that makes you look kind of sort of like a bat when you're fighting crime. Yeah. Should we do something sporty? Maybe. I've not done that yet. Hey, excuse me, out of the way. I think the cafe that we made last time has people in it too. People who really want a home. Nope. So now you're moving over here. Now that I don't need to get by you, okay. That's fine. Something that's supposed to be loosely Mario themed, I don't think people would greet you saying, "Yo, what's up?" Well, they just did, but yeah, not what I envisioned really, but the game doesn't understand. Even though it is a Nintendo game, it doesn't understand the theming here. But I guess I don't blame it, because this is very loose. This is really a sports cap table, not Mario. I use bargain costuming too, because this character doesn't have access to the Mario stuff, really, except for the fire flower in the wall and floor. So, I guess it's okay. And it's okay, game. I understand. You didn't know that "It's a me" would have been better for a greeting. Do you? Oh, we've already done a home for you. I remember you. Have we done one for you? No, what? Want a place where I can make enough food for a hero. Or you adore having your own swim club. Is there anything that just looks like a pool and not underwater? Because I've done underwater a couple of times. I can make a pool. Can I make a pool? I think I'll try to make a pool. Isn't this just marvelous? It's the perfect place to come on my coffee break. Oh, sorry I didn't notice you. My name's Snooty. You're from Paradise Planning, no? You know, I've been thinking about having a second home built. This little vacation place to hide away. Oh wow, a second home. I don't suppose you could help me with that, could you? I've got ideas. I bring ideas to the table? How fantastic. You having a professional help me out was the right move. You know I am opinionated. I'm so excited to discuss the details of my home with you. These will be coming up with the plans for design this time. I'm excited to hear your proposal. I admire both your creative impulses and your inability to contain them. Alright, the next step is find a plot of land that works with the design you have in mind. Where should I put your apparently second home? Where you said you wanted some kind of a swimming pool. I don't know, should I pop you in the desert? Because we're talking like indoor swimming pool, right? Doesn't really matter what the outside looks like. Maybe maximize the swimming potential by putting you by the beach. That sounds wonderful. We can make it happen and I can't wait to see it. Let me prepare for you. You can have 1 or 2 floors. Which would you prefer? I'm good with 1 for this one. Must have cleaned that way. So true. Found a good location to sell on the floor plan, so it's time to head out. Please lead Snooty to the site and best of luck. Okay, will do. Oh, what a wonderful vacation home. See it with my own eyes? Well, it's stunning. On pins and needles to see what you'll do with it from here. Please don't. I mean, I know what you mean. I know it's just a euphemism, but literally speaking, that sounds painful. Okay, thank you, Robo, for stopping by. Have a nice nap. Glad you came here and subbed and gifted subs. I very much appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day. What do I put out here for her? She wants fancy. Does she need anything out here? She just wants a pool, right? This is my second home. I don't know. Seems like it should be something fancy, but once again, they don't really let me do fancy in this game. You know, maybe a different kind of fancy than I've tried to do before. What says fancy and I have an indoor swimming pool? You know, something blue. Maybe turquoise. Turquoise is nice. What else with it? What else? No, I'm not seeing the striped siding being great. That's okay. It works. Maybe not that. Maybe this? I definitely want to give a different door. says gray, but it looks more blue to me. What says I have a swimming pool? Nothing really. That's fine. Now let's go in. As always, we make it big. Tiles like that, yes. Might be like the ocean or just an indoor pool. Not rain. Would there be... Well, we can't even hear the sound effects right now anyway, so I'm not going to worry about that. First of all, wallpaper and floor, but what does the game suggest? Well, beachy things, really. Oh, an actual pool. Here we go. Nice. An actual swimming place? They would have, like, showers for people to go in, right? Before and after. So maybe a set of those. Definitely more than one pool. And different colors too, because why not? We can make different colors. And yes, we would have the inflatable bird ring. Ooh. Ooh, nice. We want a few of these around. We're going to give her like a swimming facility here. At least one by every pool. Here we go. Maybe a standard pink flamingo somewhere. There we go. We've got to have better wall and floor for this than what we've got. Yeah, it says bathroom. Not bathroom. A swimming place. Maybe. But maybe we're thinking upscale. At least having a rug in here. Like a blue shell. Why not? I feel like there's gotta be something better in the wall and floor selection. There might be a bathhouse type thing that should work. This character has it in her catalog, which maybe not. Is there the flooring though? I don't know. Off the tile wall. Bathhouse wall. That's like bathhouse, not a swimming pool or swimming facility. I don't have the floor, I don't think. Nope, because it would be right here alphabetically if I did. Sad. Can this just be off? Yeah. Maybe. Does that somehow work? Let's get out of here for a minute. That's actually surprisingly okay. That's alright too. Oh, aqua tile flooring. That works. You know, it's not a complete match. This is supposed to be maybe upscale by a bit, but can't leave them having anything fancy like a chandelier in here. Yeah, probably some sandals laying around and baskets for towels and things. Some towels back over here. Maybe some over here. Got some sandals. What else should we put in here? Yeah, lifeguard chair, definitely. What else should we have for them? Yeah, some coconut juice, that's a must. But for that, we need a table. Get back to the thing that sorts by type. It's easier to find a table. I think I passed the tables. Yes, I did. Yep. At least a nice quality garden table type thing. And a nice chair to go with it. Chairs are up here. No, those are tables again. Chairs, where are you? I do not want to do a standard plastic chair. Iron chair. Now they're out, I can just make more of them. Yeah, is 3 pools too many? I mean, I don't think so. I agree those was too many. Okay, position over the table where I want them to put something that's going to be consumed, that preferably should not be on the floor again. Is it going to work? Or will I be looking like a fool with my drink on the ground? Coconut juice. Yay, I actually put it on the table. Good for you, game. Put some of this over here. I don't know, anything else they need here? I bet a clock would always be appreciated. She appreciates it. Cool. Shower sets, towel racks. Obviously not where the game is putting them. Swimming facility, or at least a good one, should have at least one camera. Not a ton, probably, in this case, but one is fine. Move these over here where they can be seen and used. Much better. Same needs to happen with these towel racks. Put these over here, at least one over here. One down here under the clock is fine. We shouldn't hide one behind the lifeguard seat. That's a rude thing to do. Put a couple over there. I feel like this is coming together. I have a problem here. I'd like to be able to walk between these things. Okay. No, I didn't mean for you to get in the chair. It doesn't help that I have sandals there I can't walk over. Okay. No, that was a little too far. There. A little to the left and then a little to the right. But no more left. No more. Save making things be a little to the left until tomorrow's stream, where I'm playing a little to the left. Not today. That's not the theme today. Trying all this out. Yeah, that's okay. Yep, that works. I still feel like it was a missed opportunity to not make some kind of an animation for the lifeguard chair that shows your character getting up at the ladder and sitting on it. Wish they would have done that. Yep, an animation of them getting into the pool would be nice too, but no. Hi there. I feel like we're on the way to something good here for your home. I might actually want to do something outside though, because I really didn't, other than change the house. They're all kinds of fancy though. So, at least make a decent beachfront area. Try and make something look classy. Not that. Just leave it like that. Are there any cool patterns? We don't have that many of the patterns with this character. That's fancy, right? Can't really tell what is in that pattern though. Got some of those going on. I think she at least needs one palm tree. Whoop. Not clothes, a palm tree. Maybe a couple. Maybe just one. One is good. What else could I give you out here? Let me suggest. Stuff like this. Some beach towels, that would work. Can you flip it around the other way? No, not like that. That way. There we go. Another one. There we go. Just have at least a couple. Better have a lifeguard out here too, huh? And a life ring. Put you right here. You need a bubble machine. I have a bird ring out here. That would be fun. I want this color inside. There we go. Why not have a lovely beach ball? Yep, somewhere by the beach, please. It's a beach ball, not a grass ball. Yeah, no, just because I feel like it would be fun here. Why not give her something extra? Doesn't just have to be a swimming pool / beach hangout. Find them. I'd love to give her amusement park type stuff. Maybe just a Ferris wheel or something. Plaza, that's the one I need. Keys, Plaza. Ferris wheel, merry-go-round, teacup ride, game stand. You know, it has an on the pier feel to me. So I feel like giving her a game stand at least. All of this would maybe be a bit much. Now if I move the house over, here we go. What do I choose these colors for this theming? I mean, they're fun. Ooh, that looks cool. I like that. Oh, it's called Cool too. Yeah. Fun, fun, fun. Yep. I'm liking this. Let's prove the outdoors now. Much better. Now I look back in on the swimming facility. Yeah, this still seems good. Showers of all kinds. Lots of towels. Inflatable bird rings if they want. People left their sandals out when they got in the pool. Nice shell rug when they come in. A couple places to sit and have nice drinks. One security camera in the corner, doing its job. Yeah, it seems fine. It seems good. I believe we're done. How's that vacation home coming along? Is it ready yet? It's ready. You did it. Thank you. You dedicate so much of your time to my vacation home. I could not be happier. By the way, what would you say the theme of this home is? It has a name, I'd love to know it. The theme or the name? I was definitely going for being a place where you go swimming. The outside is kind of like an on the pier type thing by the beach with a couple amusement park things. I don't know. I don't know. What should they call a swimming place? Swimming. What to do with swimming for title? Paradise Aquatic Center? Maybe. Is there enough room for that? We shall see if there's enough room for that. Please, come on, just a few more letters. Here we go. Just three more, just three more. Hey, it fits. I'm good with that. What? Well, let me say it aloud. Paradise Aquatic Center, yes? That's rather good, Sniff. I'm glad you like it. Snooty's Paradise Aquatic Center. Paradise Planning's first swimming facility. Upscale, but not too upscale. Multiple pools. Fancy drinks. Unfancier than plastic tables. Can't forget the inflatable bird rings. Fancy and pretty and upscale as always. And there she is enjoying all the sandals laying on the floor that people just left there randomly. Oh, my dear, you've done so much for me. Oh, of course. Since you're here and all, how about immortalizing your work with some pictures? Such a photogenic home doubtless will make for simply magnificent pictures. Sure. Yeah, definitely better spot for swimming than the toilet guy's place. Yeah, he didn't even care about swimming. He just wanted every toilet that has ever been in existence in his home. It's like the fanciest bathroom anyone's ever seen. That's what he wanted. Mm, fanciness in bathrooms doesn't matter to me. I mean, they should be clean, obviously, and usable, but yeah. I found that to be one of the strangest requests I've ever heard of, to make a deluxe bathroom. That's not what this is. This is a swimming facility. And let's prep for a photo. Oh, she's at her table. I don't need to move her. Is there something better I can have her wear? A nice dress covered in pineapples. Is there anything else that would be more fitting? I don't think so. Maybe the tropical, not tropical, hibiscus dresses, maybe. That's nice. That matches her. Could make her look like an orange. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll just stick with one of these pineapple dresses. One of these hairpins, that would work. Oh, I can make her wear a pineapple hat. Yes, a tiny pineapple hat. That's adorable. Oh, swimming goggles. Yes. Maybe blue ones? Yeah, blue ones. Yeah. That pineapple hat is so cute. I love it. Okay. Out of dress up mode into photo mode. No, wait, where are you going? You're sitting so nicely on that chair. You had to get up and check your phone. Is that it? Maybe this will be better anyway with you by the pool, eating your popsicle. Um, would you mind doing something more photogenic, please? Uh, okay, now you're sitting on the floating. That's really nice. That's cute. Okay, pardon me, excuse me. Just wait a second while I turn everything around. Okay, down we go so we can see you. There we go. That's lovely. That's cute. And I think we're ready to take our photo. Now, why may I ask, are you drinking something hot by the pool? Let's look at our picture. That works, right? It's fun and cute for her to be sitting on a floaty. Yeah, I like that. Hmm? What is it? I'm heading back. Thank you so much for today. Do take care getting home. I will. Thank you. Welcome back, Kissa. Here you go. You earned 15,000 Poki this time. This last job was the 30th vacation home you've been in charge of. That means we've grown our client base considerably. We've cleared our goal toward holding the event. We can go out and celebrate. I'll leave it to you. Would you rather go to the restaurant or the cafe? Cactus Friend Diner or Jumpman or Cafe Jumpman. You know, this is a very big video game achievement. Let's go to the video game themed restaurant, aka Cafe Jumpman. Sounds great to me. Let's head over to the cafe to celebrate. Why not? Let's go. Now that we're all settled in here, congrats on designing 30 vacation homes, Kissa. Yay! Wow, the big 3-0. You're doing great, Kissa. Congrats. Everyone has a juice glass, right? Okay then, let's hear it. Cheers! Yeah, look at us. Yeah, grand old time celebrating. It's getting so lively around here, and that's because of all the work that Kissa has done. It really is. There are a lot more visitors and a ton of energy that didn't used to be here. The event venue came together nicely, so I bet the event will be a huge hit. Yes, thanks to everyone's hard work, I know it's going to be great. Oh, before I forget, Wardell, how are things going with getting a music act for the event? It's going well. Yeah, the castle wall is getting in the way of the scene. I didn't think about that. You can still kind of see them. Lovely. That means once we finish the last facility, we'll be finished with all of our prep work. Speaking of that final facility, I just got word moments ago we have permission to work on it. Awesome. We'll talk details on the new facility when the time comes. It'll be great, I promise you. All right, we can do this, team. Yeah. Yay. Okay, now we can see everybody, sort of. Maybe I shouldn't have put castle walls on the front. 30 clients. Well done. Is that all you say? Nico. Looks happy. Everything at the event site is ready to go. Are you as excited as I am? Why, yes, why wouldn't I be? So, you know how Wardell's really laid back, quiet, and goes at a, let's call it, leisurely pace? The dude swims fast, scary fast. You gotta see him sometime. He's really impressive. Okay. Message me something that could help me out. Okay. I presume you're talking about the sound? Okay, good to know that, still should be fixable, but probably when I'm done streaming for the day. Okay, good tips you're giving me here on the sidelines. I'll definitely think about it. I was kind of feeling like, I only just did 2 things today, but the first one took me a long time, and now I'm almost on 3 hours for today. I was already kind of probably going to go short even before I decided that, I was not sure what to do with the lack of game audio. So I'm probably going to wrap it up right here. I appreciate people being here today. And again, I'm sorry about the sound being turned off because I was having trouble with that today, but very much appreciate people being here. I hope you still enjoyed it anyway. I still, did 2 things today, and now we're to a point where we can finally, I think, next time do the next facility. Because this is our party to celebrate 30 homes. At least the next time I do this. I'm not honestly sure when that will be because, I'm thinking about a lot of things. I'm trying to come up with a different schedule, potentially, with different games I might end up doing. But I will finalize things for the next week and put in the schedule as soon as possible after ending this one. And tomorrow, I'll be doing a little to the left at 1 p.m. Pacific time, 4 p.m. Eastern, as long as it takes to at least finish the puzzles in the main game before I might go back through and try to do the other solutions for the ones that have multiple solutions. Before deciding to call it with that one. Stream was a lot of fun. Cool, thank you. That's great. Thank you. Thank you. I was kind of nervous because I had no sound, but I feel like it was still okay. So right now, I guess I'll thank subs and everything again. Thank you, Robo and Knight, for your subbery and, doing that yourselves and gifting it to others. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And without further ado, I hope to see you tomorrow at my Little to the Left stream if you can, and next week once I finalize my schedule. The Paradise Planning staff and I, in the midst of our big celebration, would like to wish you a good rest of your day or night and say goodbye. Thank you for coming today. See you soon.